I wish I knew the words. Oh, I'm not muted. Hello. You get bad Nyoko singing this time because, the song's in Japanese. Father today, I am he, him today. Welcome. It's Haro by Milgram, in case you were wondering. The song is all in Japanese except for like a couple words. I'm doing good so far. I ate some leftover pizza. Ooh, good luck shiny hunting. I think ads just inserted. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate real quick. I watched the Amazing Digital Circus finale yesterday. No spoilers in chat, and nothing from me. But I liked it. It was really fun. But yeah, let us get into playing. Excuse me. And we are doing a song gamble for a verbal sneak peek, so if the song, is it All To Myself? Is that the... Was it All To Myself? Is that the one I rolled from Mariana's Trends? I already forgot. Thank you for the bless yous. But if that song rolls, I will let you know, and you will get a verbal sneak. Okay. But, yeah. He, him today. And let us time skip. I will mention that I did lower the relations with Galaxy Clan, but in the test runs I did, they only went to war once out of 3 times, and when they did, it was later in the year. So it's really up to how the game rolls it. Anyway, no deaths, so Skystar woke up with a running nose, Leap Swirl's a running nose, Tinwell's soreness has abated, Sunpaw will always feel her grief, but time has softened it. Burdock Grass sees that Galaxy Clan has been cleaning the border pathways and adds her own pause to the effort. Silverback has retired. Chasing Zoom feels back to normal after birthing a litter. Trickleblatch woke up with a running nose. Heatherfur sick with tick fever. That concerns me. Lightshade's broken bone has healed. Cave Munch has been sniffling constantly. Mood. Elderkit no longer has a running nose. Newly made apprentice Elderpaw has been apprenticed to cardboard. Branchpaw smiles up at the stars as he sits beside Skystar. Branchpaw knows it's a sign that Koala is still watching over him. Pebbлекit sits in front of the Clam of Pride. Apprentice to Leap Swirl. Seems like the leadership is getting apprentices. And Cloudy Chomp, too. Okay. But let's save. Skystar is feeling blessed by StarClan this moon. Leap Swirl converses easily with younger cats. Alpheus is craving the taste of fish. Tin Willow admires his own claws. Chestnut Days is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Sunpaw is feeling anxious and is the world's oldest high schooler at 18 moons old. You are like one experience point away from getting your name. Oh, Sunpaw. Burdock Grass notices a cloud is shaped like a star and is our only mediator, so we really need to fix some things because there is some concerning stuff. So, Flint, for some reason, hates the baby. So let's try to fix that. Peachy wonders how Cloudy Chomp is doing. Cardboard tries to set a good example for younger cats. Wheatheart agrees that with everything that Leap Swirl says to avoid an argument. Oh, but buddy. Dustbunny is finding Alpheus annoying. Aiden notes the underlying causes behind Sunpaw's behavior. Wilbur naps in the sun after patrolling. Wilbur is now coded into the clan. If you're not on the Discord, this is what she looks like now. I did my best to include what the scars looked like, how I drew them, and I gave her a bow to represent the torn up sweater. Good luck to the shiny hunters. I am itching the shiny hunt. Real quick, Yap. I am hunting my shiny team in Let's Go because I have a randomized team. I have 5 out of 6 members so far. The last member I'm missing will be a Shelder when I get to that point. And then when I also get to the point where I'm hunting a Shelder, after I get Shelder, I'm hunting Articuno because it's going to be my first ever legendary that I hunt. And I'm trying to get every Gen 1 shiny. But my most recent shiny was an Eevee. Stormywing eats fish to keep his pelt sleek. Thank you for the good lucks. Chasing Zoom had a nightmare involving a 2-leg trap. Trickleblatch takes the lead in a training patrol. Sharp Daisy somehow has a gaggle of kids following her, cute. Storm Speckle saw a kitty pet rolling around a 2-leg garden. Rebel Spider wonders how Sharp Daisy is doing. Life. Na, 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 na. Another Milgram song is playing. I can't sing along to these. I don't know Japanese. It's just mumbled if I try to sing it. Life. I can sing like the 1 or 2 lines that are in English. Oleander Caw asks Leap Swirl about his duties. I see the Milgram fans in chat. Did I skip Twilight? Curious about other clans? Flintmore coaches other warriors to take a more guarded stance for their technique. Tamago Spot is reevaluating her morals. Cloudy Chomp is smiling warmly at clanmates. Basalt Rock feels secure knowing the clan counts on her to hunt for them. Basalt Rock is a little concerning. No, wait, I think it's a different cat. Never mind, sorry, Basalt Rock, I mistook you. I think someone hates you. Yes, it's someone that hates you. You're not the concerning one. Yeah, there's that. So, you know. Freeze Tooth has more energy than she knows what to do with at the moment. Halshade doesn't see the point in moving on without them. Oh. Perch Dew is wondering if Kitty Pit life is really so bad. Heatherford disappeared all day to exploit the territory. Lightshade volunteers to lead a patrol. Cave Munch misses a catch and is still sulking over it. Liar Cloud is thinking about her life choices. Mink Ears hopes to have a clear nose again soon. Reminder, this is the cat that actually found Wilbur, so that's fun. Shadowfur wonders what Skystar is up to. Cragleaf decorates the camp wall with twigs and berries. Elderpaw looks forward to her apprenticeship. She is nervous, never sits still. Branchpaw looks forward. They're all gonna look forward. You are bloodthirsty, but you are apprenticed to Skystar, so maybe Skystar can fix that. Maybe she can help curb that. What's your... Oh yeah, and you have seizure prone. Pebblepaw is daring. And Rhymepaw is cunning. The many children. Rainmask is wondering if there are other clans other than the ones around her area. In one of the little test skipping I was doing to see how often war would declare, and it wasn't that often from what I saw, Rainmask got with Piper Arch and then immediately had 2 babies, and Piper Arch immediately died, and the 2 babies were named Adderkit and Snipkid. So, we'll see if anything even close to that happens. Piper Arch wonders what Lightshade is up to. Model Iris takes full advantage of her status as an elder. Yeah, the many children that won't go out yet because this is MossClan. Silverback looks forward to day-to-day life as an elder. Marigold Kit smacks a spider off of Mink Ears. Aw, baby. Thorn Kit tried to sneak out of camp but got caught. Cicada Kit is asking older cats about how kittens are made. And let's go do patrols. I will send all the apprentices on the fake one and don't let them do anything. Okay, they're going out. They're not going to do anything. Twilight Fur. Do you have any crushes that I remember? You like Flint? Practice new fighting techniques. Nice practice session. Cragleaf can go out with... I don't think you have any crushes. Do you like my shipping? Okay, so Crag can just do a random one with Peachy and Perch Dew. Hello, Settle Disputes. That didn't go well. Let's do one solo. Hi, Wilbur. If it's a border one, I'm not gonna let you go on it. Her thoughts are plagued with bad memories. Wilbur decides that means that what she's doing currently is not working. Spends her time coming up with new solutions, returns to camp a little saddened, but reinvigorated and ready to do better. Okay. That seems pretty canon. We can do Chestnut Perch next moon. Lightshade can go out with Sharp Daisy. Hello, Shrew. We got it. And then Leap Swirl. Send out a Trickle. Trickle has a crush on you. And you have a crush on Trickle. Lots of prey. Good job. Skystar, let's send you out with your mate. Hello, Loner. We're pretty full. We're on free pages, so we're gonna be pretty selective. The last time I said that was in Hornet Clan, and then you saw what happened, so... You know. There's that. Basal, you can go out if you're made it on another moon. Hello, Scent Trail. I don't want to invite a cat. Dust Bunny and Lake Spots. Nice practice session. Freeze Tooth, Storm Speckle, Cave Munch. No injuries is good. Let's do another single. Shadowfur. Shadowfur, are you about to die? No, thank you. Let's send Alpheus out with someone. Cardboard. Looking for lungwort. Good job, we found it. Aiden, Chasing Zoom, Mink Ears, Liar Cloud, Rebel Spider, and Tamago Spot. Hello, J-Clan. A nice greeting. Stormy Wing, Tin Willow. Why are all the Milgram songs playing on my playlist? Me is playing now. Ooh, a dream. Stormwing's vision as they walk. Tinwell listens to Stormwing's dream of a truth unbelieved, paws damp with water, and a home no longer welcoming. Ooh. Interesting. And then Sunpaw can got a chestnut. A presence. Something's going on. And on to Moon 2. No births or deaths. Oh, but Tin Willow accidentally poisoned Rain Mask. Okay, that's not good. Sunpaw's charming attitude does as much for her patience as her skill does. She will continue to heal with words and herbs as Sunpool, now that she has her full medicine cat name. And then took a bad fall. Cardboard encountered a rogue who claims she heard tales of MossClan from far, far away. Nittany has traveled far to reach them and wishes to join the clan. Hello. Welcome. The clan heard I was full and I didn't want more cats, and then had someone else join anyway. Interesting. Chasing Zoom's tail is badly injured by a fox. Tricklebotch is no longer has a running nose, but does have a stomach ache. Flintmore fell into a river and inhaled a lot of water before managing to get out. She's been hacking and sputtering. Perchdew has some dry catmint now. Lightshade has been sniffling constantly. That's such a mood. Me too. Gonna mute so I can actually do that. Better. Mink Ears' running nose has finally stopped running. Cragleaf no longer has a running nose. J-Clan Medicine Cat comes asking if MossClan has any horsetail clumps to spare. We decide to aid them. Pebblepaw is nearly blindsided by Cicada Kit as she walks into camp after a long training day. Listening to the kit squeak about the feather, Cicada Kit leads Pebblepaw to the nursery where he carefully puts gold feathers in Pebblepaw's fur. That's so cute! That's so cute. Also, Piper Arch and Model Iris are together. That's so cute. And Model Iris gave him moth wings. That's really cute. All three of these are very cute. Everyone's getting accessories this moon. Leaps Roll gave Silverback some pink poppies. Marigold Paw has been apprenticed to Lightshade. Oh, Fornkit was grabbed and dropped by an eagle, but survived. Well, let's go take a look at every cat and a bunch of them that have new accessories. Skystar is checking on Stormywing. Busy sharpening his claws to look stronger. Alpheus left the territory to gather an herb. Tinwil is eavesdropping on Shadowfur. Chestnut Days had better things to do than pull splinters out of paws. You gotta be more careful with your herbs, buddy. Sunpool hopes she can serve the clan well. She's charismatic. Formidable fighter, steady paws. Burdock Grass thinks Sleep Swirl's doing a great job as deputy. Let us do some mediating. I still want to try to get the hate for the child down a little bit. It's not really working, so I think we might have to move on to a new target next moon. Peachy wants to compliment Freestoof's fighting techniques. Cardboard wonders how Tin Willow is doing. Wheatheart saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. Dust Bunny is eavesdropping on Perchdew. Aiden catches up with an old friend at the border. Wilbur saw a yappy little dog. Lake Spots wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Did I miss any accessories just walking by? Okay, no, I don't think so. Stormywing tries to set a good example for younger cats. Chasing Zoom saw a yapping little dog. You saw a big scary dog. Sharp Daisy is feeling nervous. Storm Speckle had a nice chat with Loner. Rebel Spider thinks about StarClan. Twilight Fur reminds Basalt Rock to think before acting. Oleander Caw appreciates the perspective of young cats. Flintmore converses easily with younger cats. I don't know. I don't think you can converse easy with young cats, gonna be honest. Tomago Spot is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Cloudy Chomp asks Wilbur if her fur looks clean. Basalt Rock can't wait for the next hunting patrol. Freestooth debates fleeing a conversation with a clanmate who's talking about something they clearly know nothing about. Halshade wants to compliment Trickle watches fighting techniques. Perchdew can't wait to take a nap. Heatherfur is itching to explore the land beyond her clan's territory. Lightshade yawns all the way back from a dawn patrol. Cave Munch pretends to be busy. Lyre Cloud can't wait for the next hunting patrol. Mink Ears reports to Skystar after completing a chore. Shadowfur is listening to a story she's heard many, many times. Cragleaf is eavesdropping on Chasing Zoom. Elderpod debates fleeing a conversation about it with a clanmate who is talking about something they clearly know nothing about. Wonder if it's about Koala. Interesting. Branchpaw is watching the leader closely while imagining the clan under his rule. Wow, and you're the one apprenticed to Skystar. Yeah, I think Skystar saw that you might be an issue in the future. Gonna be honest. Aw, so cute. Pebblepaw wonders what Wilbur is up to. Look at the little feathers. Rhymepaw organizes Tin Willow's herbs. Oh. Oh. Did Rhymepaw accidentally poison Rain? Did Rhymepaw accidentally do that? Because that kind of makes sense. I could see how Tin Willow could get a little mixed up if Rhymepaw was doing this. Marigold Paw is calm. Rainmask thinks about StarClan. You're poisoned. Piper Arch is assisting with camp cleanup. Your Mothwings really blend in. Model RSI yappy little dog. Nittany, welcome to the clan. Silverback, your flower is very cute. Wondering what living with two legs must be like. MossClan loves themselves a pink poppy. MossClan loves pink poppies. There's like free cats wearing them. Forn Kit bickers about something trivial with chasing Zoom. Cicada Kit is feeling peckish. Yeah. Wait, who got dried catnip? Catmint. Perchadu. My bad. But, yeah, let's save and let us go do patrols. I mentioned I would send these two out. Can you guys date? That would be cute. Looking for lungwort. We did find it. Good job. Oh, I need to send out all the apprentices on their fake patrol because they're not old enough yet. Don't proceed. You're not doing anything. You did not go out of camp. We can send out Chestnut and Light next moon. Rebel Spider can go out with Peachy and Cragleaf. Red Fox. Good job. Two cats. Lake Spots. Let's send you out your mate. Hello. Dust Bunny makes a stupid comment about Lake Spot's favorite technique and it sours the rest of the training session. Oh boy. Trickle. Is Trickle doing a good job? Tricklebotch just isn't very good at this self-reflection thing. Stormy Leap, Rebel next moon. I will try to remember. Leap, Mink Ears, and Lightshade. Hello, Rabbit. Good. Well, Rabbit got away. Freeze Tooth, Shadowfur. I'm gonna do a big one. Sharp Daisy, Basalt Rock, Oleandercaw, Wilbur. Oleander is telling the story of his ancestors. Okay. Aiden, Stormywing, Stormspeckle, Tomago Spot, and Skystar. Hello, Spot the Sun. Sunlight feels great. Twilight Fur, Cardboard, Cave Munch. Cardboard skillfully smooths over any disagreements. Cloudy Chomp, Liar Cloud, Wheatheart. 2-on-1 fighting. Wheatheart waggles his haunches and dares Cloudy Chomp and Liar Cloud to come at him. The free cats tussle until Cloudy Chomp distracts Wheatheart with a sheave strike to his ear, and Liar Cloud pins him down. They congratulate each other as they head back to camp. Cute. Alpheus can go out. Tansy and Marigold. Tin Willow and Sunpool can go out. Even though there should be many herbs, they fail to find anything. Tin Willow blames Sunpool for distracting him, and they get into a huge argument. Oh boy. We're going great. And on to the third moon. Skystar. Oh, Skystar Trans. Non-binary umbrella. I will roll if they want to be non-binary or use a specific label. Give me a second to pull up my my rolling thing. I forgot to pull it up. So 1 for non-binary, 2 for another label. Another label. Give me a second to find my my dog. Happy Pride Month. It's so hard to pull up my dock on my phone. So 1 for 18, and let's see what you roll. You rolled a 7, which is demigender. So Skystar is now demigender. Demigender is an umbrella term for non-binary identities where someone feels a partial but not fully connection to a specific gender. Do we want to give Skystar some Neos? Or do we want to keep it they-thems? Neo, Neo, Neo. Let's see. Wind. Cloud. I don't want to do Cloud because Cloudy Chomp is there. Dust, Duck Cells. I'm throwing things on a wheel right now. Let's see. Morning, noon. Gus. I could add Star. Skystar is a leader. Okay, I threw on a couple of them. And let's see. My thing is buffering. Give me a second. Dusk. Dusk one. There we go. Congratulations, Skystar. Let us go back. I think ads are playing right now. My bad. Sunpool isn't sore. Peachy has a tick-borne illness. Trickleblotch no longer has a stomach ache. Howlshade is no longer grieving. Cave Munch's running nose has stopped running. Shadowfur has come out as a trans Tom. Because it says he. Cragleaf caught Stormspeckle trying to sneak out of camp. Oh, and Branchpaw had a seizure. Oh, buddy. Anyway, Skystar's eavesdropping on Heatherfur. Leapsroll questions whether he's respected or just tolerated. I think cats like you. Alpheus got startled by a squirrel. Tin Willow is practicing forbidden battle moves. Don't do that. Chestnut Days is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Sunpool is relaxing in camp. Burdock Grass wonders if being deputy is really so hard. I think so. I am gonna do this one right now. Just because it's really big. Okay, that went down a good chunk. Like, there's still obviously hate, but that went down like one whole bar. Peachy wonders how Tin Willow is doing. Cardboard leaves camp, overwhelmed by the sounds and smells of other cats. Wheatheart is feeling content. Dust Bunny is looking forward to the next gathering. Sorry. I got distracted. There's another Milgram song. Why are all the Milgram songs playing? It's like every other song that it's a Milgram song. Aiden spars with a couple clanmates. Wilbur works with Sunpool to make sense of something clanmate said. We can check out Wilbur's relationships, but I will mention that there is a non-canon crush because it's way out of Wilbur's age range now because it was before I edited Wilbur. So just ignore that one. So this is the one that is non-canon. It's way out of the age range now. The original cat Wilbur was way younger. Wilbur likes Tin. But it's very complicated. Wilbur thinks Tin Willow is very pretty, but doesn't like Tin Willow as a person. Nothing too stand out. Send Wilbur and Tin on patrol. Lake Spots is out on a peaceful stroll. Aw, Stormywing uses a kit move to beat Rebel Spider in a spar, just like old times. Chasing Zoom doesn't want to go on Dawn Patrol. Trickle Blotch is wondering what the inside of a two-leg den looks like. Sharp Daisy saw a yappy little dog today. I will try to remember the sibling patrol. Storm Speckle trying to set a... I think I already read that. Rebel Spider got sorrowed by a squirrel. Twilight Ferg tries to set a good example for younger cats. Oleander Caw saw a big scary dog today. Flintmore woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Tomago Spot silently judges Silverback from afar. Cloudy Chomp wonders how Tomago Spot is doing. Basalt Rock realizes that she and Thornkit were the only ones that saw a shooting star. Freezetooth saw a yappy little dog. Halshade reassures Wheatheart after he does something embarrassing. Very cute. Perchdew wants to compliment Sharp Daisy's fighting techniques. Heatherfur likes sharing tongues and hearing gossip. Lightshade shakes his pelt out after a swim and sprays Silverback by accident. Cavemunt wonders how Halshade is doing. Lyreclad spars with a couple clanmates. Mink Ears worries about future border scraps despite her skill. Shadowfur can't find Twilight Fur anywhere. The furs are looking for each other. Congratulations on becoming a trans guy, by the way. Happy Pride Month. Do you have any crushes I can celebrate? I don't think so. Cragleaf decorates the camp walls with twigs and berries. Elderpaw wonders what Cragleaf is up to, and you're old enough to leave camp. Branchpaw is watching Mink Ears train. You are old enough to leave camp, but you did just have a seizure, so you can't. Pebblepaw took a nap on a high tree branch. I never understand the difference between plural and singular when setting up the pronouns because I just go by the little side thing that has like the example text. And I've never really run into an issue. So I don't... If it's a big deal, sorry. Rhymepaw sits quietly watching cats go about their day. So all of these cats except for Branch can go out now. And Marigold is still too young. Pestering Mink Ears to teach her a new skill. Rainmask is helping the medicine cat to organize herb stores. Piper Arch spends the day collecting trinkets around camp. Model Iris thinks about how awful K-Pet food must taste. Nittany considers explanations for Cragleaf's recent strange behaviors. Silverback wants to shrink down super tiny. You're also old now. Thornkit wants to follow the medicine cat everywhere. Cicada Kit wonders what Peachy is up to. Now there's two. There we go. And we wanted to do the siblings, right? Hello, eagle. We dive into the water, keen to make a play to steal the fish. Though the eagle's talons are occupied keeping grip on its prey, its huge wings pack a buffeting punch and they're driven back. Not the best patrol, but could have gone way worse. Because there is a crush going on here, I will send them out together. Hello. Looking for lungwort. Returns to camp disappointed, but determined to try again. We can send out Wilbur and Chestnut next moon, because someone mentioned that a couple times. And then Chestnut and Light. Cute. Are far too distracted catching up with one another and get nothing useful done. Okay, guys. Oh, Leap abandoned his apprentice. Oops. It's okay, Skystar can take over because Skystar's apprentice is out of commission right now. Hello, Shrew. Pebblepaw catches it. Good job. You're too young, so fake patrol. Do not do anything. Hello, MossClan borders. Can't identify what disturbed the border markings, leaving her perplexed as she returns to camp. And then I wanted to do the last apprentice, Elderpaw, and cardboard. Bright flowers. Are we going to see a hummingbird? We did indeed see a hummingbird. This is always such a pretty patrol. Any particular cats you guys wanted me to send out together before I start doing random ones? Let me hydrate before I dehydrate. We could send out the disaster siblings together. That is exactly what I was thinking. Right after I said that, I saw the Trickle and Sharp comment. You know, the disaster siblings. Trickle Blotch, please don't die. Sharp Daisy works all day to free Trickle Blotch and the patrol gets nothing else done. But at least they didn't die. At least Trick didn't die. That's your pronoun, right? They and Trick, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna do random ones. So 1 cat, 2 cat, etc. Tamago can go out. Explore and have time to herself. Good job. I got the pronouns correct. I was just double checking. Dust Bunny can go out with Oleander. Sorry, Loner, we're pretty full. Storm Speckle, Howlshade, and Perch Dew. Hello, Mountain Goat Carcass. Perch Dew darts low to the ground, gets under its snout, and sinks his teeth into the fox's throat. It's only one bite, but the fox has had enough and flees. Freeze-Tooth, Cragleaf, Shadowfur, and Lyrecloud. 2 kits from Viper Clan. Immediately greeted by the leader, who recognizes Freeze-Tooth, knowing her to be a kind and caring cat, and thanks both of them sincerely. Good job, guys. These 2 are twinning. Twilight Fur, Mink Ears, Basalt Rock, Aiden, Wheatheart. Scent Trails, Crossed It. I don't want to risk that in case it's a new cat. 1 second. Gonna do something. Check in on Cujo. Okay, I'm back. Cujo was out of water in one of the dog bowls and would not go to another bowl that we have. She was like, this one is empty. This is the one I like. I'm not going to go to the other bowl of water we have. Cave Munchkin got with lake spots. New hunting techniques. Neither cat steps up to teach. Alpheus and Sunpool. Lots of herbs. Cobwebs, mullein, and betony. Okay, saving. On to the next moon. Is the next moon halfway for the year? I'm bad at math. No, it's not halfway. I think 378 is halfway. Still no births or deaths. Tin Willow's soreness has abated. Wilbur feels better, no longer sore. Chasing Zoom's tail feels better. The thorn bush might be on Viper Clan's side of the border, but both clans benefit from uprooting it before it blocks the path further. Good job, guys. They're doing gardening. Lightshade's running nose is gone. Heatherfur no longer has tick fever. Lyrecloud fell from a cliff and somehow survived, but broke her leg. Rainmask got very lucky and recovered from the poison, thank you. Nittany spent too long in the sun, got heat exhaustion. Thornkit's broken bone has healed, thank you. Thornpaw always wanted to help his clanmates, but didn't want to heal or fight. He chooses to become a mediator apprentice. Yes, we need another mediator. Hoping that Burdock Grass can teach him how to resolve the clan's issues. And then Cicada Paw is apprentice to Stormspeckle. Let's go, more mediators. We needed that. Skystar is swinging a strange two-leg object. Leaps Roll has to help Cragleaf stop choking on a huge bone. Alpheus reminds the warriors to stretch after training. Tin Willow is handling the minor pain without issue. Chestnut Days is curious about the other clans. Sunpool is sad that she can't spend time with every cat at once. Burdock Grass explains that everything sounds like she's deep in a cave. You do have partial hearing loss. And Thornpaw is looking forward to his apprenticeship. He's childish and is one of the Wheatheart babies, so that's really cool. And let's do some mediating, because we got a lot of work to do. I'm still trying to get rid of this big hate on, like... Okay, I think it went down on its own a little bit. Can I get rid of the distrust? Nope. I know you're technically not an apprentice yet, but I am still going to use you to mediate, because we desperately need to mediate. Let's see. Hello, can you do something here? Okay, honestly, while the red bar didn't change, I did see the arrow go pretty far, so I think he actually, I think Foreign actually did pretty good there. The fluffy apprentice sprites are really cute. I love them. Peachy wonders how Halshade is doing. Cardboard thinks that she's the fastest runner in the clan. Peachy, when are you gonna retire? A lot of cats are older. Wheatheart is craving the taste of fish. Dust Bunny leaves camp, overwhelmed by the sounds and smells of other cats. Aiden boosted morale for speech. Wilbur is helping to escort the medicine cat to gather herbs. That does fit with the fact that we said we were going to send out her and Chestnut. Lake Spots is feeling sassy. Stormwing's conducting a rather rigorous training session. Chasing Zoom saw a yappy little dog. Trickleblotch struggles to get a word in during a conversation with Leap Swirl. Sharp Daisy regrets not eating the bird. Storm Speckle smacks a spider off of Rubble Spider. Ironic. Rubble Spider saw a kitty pet with the fluffiest fur imaginable today. Twilight Fart isn't sure they should be idling around at the moment. Oleandercaw keeps getting woken up in the middle of the night. Flintmore slowly and methodically grooms herself. Tamago Spot is appalled at a clanmate blatantly lying. Cloudy Chomp is also overwhelmed at the other cats. Basalt Rock feels nervous knowing a clan counts on her to hunt for them. Freeze Tooth found a wonderful napping spot. Is Discord dead? Halshade and Wilbur saw a shooting star together. That's cool. Perchdew gives thanks to Star Clan. Heatherfur is thinking about her life choices. Lightshade wonders what Trickleblotch is up to. Cave Munch is feeling down. Liarcloud wants to critique Flintmore's fighting techniques. Rip Discord, you die every now and again. It's just kind of one for the course. Mingears is jumping around. Shadowfur saw a kitty pet with fluffy fur. Cragleaf molds a bird out of moss for fun. That's really cute, actually. I didn't know that was a thing that could generate. That's really cute. Cragleaf, are you also gonna make a snake for, like, the other clans? Elderpaw is watching Lake Spots train. Reminder that Wilbur is indeed fixed. So if Wilbur does have a mate, they would have to adopt. Branchpaw glances at Tinwillow tending to herbs and feels thankful to have chosen the path of a warrior. Pebblepaw is heading to the dirt place. Rhymepaw got caught trying to sneak out of camp without a warrior. Marigold Paw is old enough to go out now and doesn't want to go on desk patrol. Cicada Paw is apprentice to Storm Speckle, and you are shameless. Interesting that... Okay, you're interested in herbs, but we do have a lot of medicine cats, so I see why you did not pick medicine cat. Oh no, our Discord. It's broken. Sorry. I can't see it's broken without thinking of that clip. I'm old. I grew up in the Vine era. Rainmask is helping a struggling clanmate. Piper Arch works with Rubble Spire to make sense of something a clanmate said. I can check if Rhyme has any relation with Rain. Nope. Complete accident. Probably had nothing to do with it. Probably just wanted to help out the medicine cats and then accidentally made a big oopsie. Noka, we're the same age. Don't say that to you. Model Iris got lost outside camp for a bit today. Nittany is finding elder life so boring. Well, you just joined. You have heat exhaustion. Like... Silverback is wondering if there are clans other than the ones around her area. Yeah. Oh, and we have no babies now. Knock on wood, because when I was doing all the AU time skipping just to test some stuff, everyone was having babies, so knock on wood. We can look at the Dark Forest. Tetris Type is watching for his next victim. Please. Is this your next victim? And you're yowling, okay. And then we wanted to send out Chestnut and Wilbur. The only thing the medicine cats are doing with other cats is looking for lungwort. Tetramino? Was that your phone accidentally saying something? Skystar, you can tag along since your apprentice is still down. Hello, squirrel. Nearly miss it. Sending you out before I forget. Do not proceed. Oh, he used to be called Tetramino Stripe? I forgot that. I thought he was just Tetris. Hello, Hornet Clan. Nice conversation. Vaguely witnessing the horrors over in Hornet Clan. Heather Firkin got Light Shade and Marigold Paw. Actually, no, I kind of want to send out Marigold alone with Light first. Oh, more hummingbirds. This patrol is so pretty. I hope we run into it for someone's first apprentice patrol. Cardboard and Elder. The secrets that keep me in chains and all the damage that might make me dangerous. Elderpaw rolls her eyes and asks why she can't just try catching it. Irritably, Cardboard replies that she's welcome to try, and the bird spots Elderpaw coming immediately. Dust Bunny can go off Aiden, Heatherfur, Wheatheart, Trickleblotch, and Mink Ears. Hello, Viper Clan. Oh boy. A cat warns them just in time as a large dog jumps the patrol. Mink Ears rallies the patrol to drive the dog away. There is 6 of them. Thankfully, avoiding any injuries, the Viper Clan cat is grateful for the rescue. Wow, a successful version of this patrol. It's been so long. Also, sorry I keep singing, guys. I'm in a singing mood, I guess. I hear a song and I'm like, I must sing. Oleander Caw, Stormy Wing, Storm Speckle, Cicada Paw is unavailable, already went out and you're too young. Basalt Rock, and Twilight Fur. Hello? Trespassing Rogue, and Rogue turns and flees MossClan territory. Tamago Spot, Cave Munch, Hellshade, Cragleaf. Hello, rogues. Hellshade revels in the battle, leaping into the fray with her teeth bared and claws unsheathed. The rogues are quickly driven away from the patrol. Oh boy. So fun fact about that comment where you said it's been so long wakes the sleeper agent and all you think about is the FNAF song. So I looked into my room one time and my mom's room, and I just saw the top of Freddy Fazbear's head. Like, it was something that was obviously that would connect to something. And I was just like, hey mom, why do you have a Freddy Fazbear thing? And she's like, a what? And I point to it and she's like, oh, that's my case for my AirPods. My boyfriend gave it to me. And I showed her the Wendigoon video that explained the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Like, while I was on the way to my boyfriend's house, because it was a long drive. So we watched, like, that hour-long video, and then I also showed her some fan songs, including the It's Been So Long song. It was the normal Freddy Fazbear, like the normal first version. But yeah, that was funny. Lake spots can go with Chasing Zoom and Sharp Daisy. Ads in 1 minute, I think. Good job. Yeah, I had to share that. It was very funny. We were on like a car drive for like 2 hours, so I was like, yeah, this can pass the time. Rubble Spider Shadow Fur. Freeze Tooth. Marks a little, but receives a section where the border is metaled. Have we run into Galaxy Clan, like, at all this stream? Freddy Fazbear, please give us Discord back. Also, I do have to do the disclaimer that I actually, like, I'm not, like, a Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I just kind of know some of the lore. I know some of the lore, and I like some fan songs. Perch Dew can go out with Sunpool. Starts trying to chat with Perch Dew, but they have nothing in common. Oh boy. Good luck with exams. That's cute. Playfully shoving each other with both their mouths full of herbs. Sorry I'm really silent, by the way, on most Medicine Cat patrols. Usually it's just basically the same thing over and over, and then every now and again it's like something a little different. So I just kind of silently read it and see if there's anything new. And, patrol time. Not patrol time, time skip time. No bursts or duffs. Skystar has a stomachache. Peachy is no longer suffering from tick fever. Trickle Blotch was rejected by Chasing Zoom. Spent too long out in the sun, got heat exhaustion. Flintmore is no longer having bad lung issues. Flintmore and Twilight Fur have become mates. Branch Paw has recovered from a seizure. Ooh, Marigold Paw got her paw stuck in a two-leg trap. And Alpheus is trying to help Nittany because now they have heat stroke. Okay. Well, we got mates and one rejection. Yeah, Trickle, she's married. Skystar thinks that Dusk is hearing things. Leapsroll thinks Skystar could be leading the clan better. Be nice. I have not listened to the demo version of K-Pop Demon Hunter. Alpheus tells Lyrecloud what he really thinks. I think my playlist might be glitching, by the way, because it is, like, not going in random anymore. It started as random in the beginning of this stream. Because, like, I was getting a lot of Milgram, but, like, there was stuff in between the Milgram. I have just gotten, like, free K-pop Demon Hunter songs in a row. I think it might just be going in order now. Also, Loaf tells Lyrecloud what he really thinks. ClanGen is playable on computer, Windows, and Mac, and something. I don't know what else it's available on. Sorry, rigged. Also, don't start a fight. Chestnut Days saw Kitty Pet the fluffiest fur imaginable. Mobile 2, apparently. Sunpool smacks a spider off of Rain Mask. So many spiders in MossClan this year. Sleeping at a camp to avoid her clanmate's dreams. Ooh. I love seeing when you generate something dream-related. Hello, can we finally get this down, like, out of the hate range? Ooh, that helped. And then I want to, was this manageable yet? Did we fix this? Okay, there's still distrust. Okay, it's almost out of the red range. Fornpaw convinces Cicada Paw to play Moss Ball with him. Cute. Playing with your sibling. I'm pretty sure. Peachy gets up early to run across the territory before the sun is up. Peachy is laughing at me saying that Peachy should retire. Cardboard considers how to expand the nursery. Another loaf, by the way. Wheatheart finds a strange piece of prey. Soda Pop is playing. I hear it starting. Yeah, my playlist definitely glitched. It's just going in order now. Gulps when Leap Swirl signs her to lead a patrol. Aiden had a nice chat with a cat from another clan at the border. Wilbur is sparring with some clanmates. Lake Spots wants to critique Tamago Spot's fighting techniques. Stormy Wing stretches after a long bout of combat training. Chasing Zoom is helping reinforce the walls of the Elder's Den. Yeah, give me a second while I randomize the playlist. Yeah, the little toggle that says, like, make it shuffled is, like, off now, and I don't know why. There we go, now it's shuffled. There we go, fixed it. Now you have a chance again to win. My bad. Turkleblotch finds it funny how closely Cave Munch protects his fresh kill. Sharp Daisy is in awe of Skystar's leadership. Storm Speckle asks Basalt Rock if there's something in his teeth. Rebel Spider yawns all the way back from Dawn Patrol. Twilight Fur roused the other cats awake at dawn. Congratulations on your new mate. Happy Pride Month. So for extra context of how that would have been extremely rigged, we were on, like, song 300 and something in the playlist, and the song that is supposed to be, like, the random song rolling is, like, number 3. So, that would have been so rigged. Okay. Flintmore wonders if camp is protected enough. Oh, baby. It's randomized again, so we should be fine. Too much lately probably contributes to my anxiety. And if I need to take more vitamin D, so I take a supplement 3 times a week. Anyone know that one? Wondering how good at swimming she is. Basalt Rock wants to go on patrol. I'm doing fine. Alright, okay. Sun keeps coming up each day. Through my window pane. I saw some by. I'm getting the lyrics slightly wrong, but... Freeze Tooth saw a big scary dog. Hellshade sharpens her claws near Cragleaf. Perchtooth saw a big scary dog. Heatherfur breaks something complicated into easy steps. Lightshade daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Cave Munch walks away from a conversation that bored him. Liar Cloud doesn't want to go on desk patrol. Look, I'm just in a singing mood, okay? Also, my chair is very squeaky. Alright, okay, sun keeps coming up each day. See it through my window shades. Right, I spent some time. Alright, okay, too much anyway. Shadowfur is listening to a story he's heard many times. Cragleaf is helping to enforce the nursery walls. Elderpaw wonders what Tin Willow is up to. No, this is peak sing-along song. Open Arms is playing. Branchpaw is playing a prank on Mink Ears. Pebblepaw is racing through camp, accidentally knocking into clanmates. Rhymepaw feels a sense of dread. In the war of that shed. Asking Silverback an important question. Cicadapaw wonders what Thornpaw is up to. Rainmask helps Flintmore understand something confusing. Piper Arch is complaining about aching joints. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Wherever we face will be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world without a start. Make the world with open arms, greet the world with open arms. Welcome. Sit back. We're only here for food. Food. Yum, nom, 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 nom. Anyways, Sonic Kitty Red sitting calmly next to a dog. I do not have the attention span today. I do not have the attention span. Nittany feels too stiff to leave her nest today. Sorry, Nittany. Silverback is being pestered by fleas. Also, you can finally go on a patrol if you're apprentice. Hello, fat rabbit. We steal it. Probably not the best the best influence. You're still too young, right? The last apprentice. Yeah, you're 7. Wait, Cicada Paw is thinking about what Thornpaw is up to. Is that what was happening? Did I, like, completely skip past that? And, like, not notice? Wonders what Thornpaw is up to, and then if I remember correctly, Thornpaw convinces Cicada Paw to play Moss Ball with him. That's so cute! Nom nom. New update is a little much to get used to, but I think it's cool. Peachy can go out with Chasing Zoom, Lightshade, Cave Munch, Leap Swirl, and Pebblepaw. No matter the race, light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the Bangled Tail. They did not greet the world with open arms. The fox did not listen to them. The fox was the Cyclops, guys. It bit Peachy. I'm gonna do a solo. If it's anything related to Galaxy Clan, we're not proceeding. Well then. So now we kind of gotta figure out what happens now. Well, now we gotta figure out. I think Open Arms is cursed, by the way, guys. Well, now we gotta figure out what happens. Feels guilty for the grief her death brought. Okay, so I will say it does say that Wilbur feels guilty. And if we're following the frost lichen thoughts, I know it says it feels guilty for the grief. But like if we change death to actions, it could be the frost lichen situation. So I'm gonna do a random thing, and we will see. I will do a roll for 1 for free, 1 Dark Forest, 2 Star Clan, free unknown residents. Actually, it's way more accurate to say Dark Forest or unknown residents. So I'm gonna roll 1 for 2. 1 is Dark Forest, 2 is unknown residents. Let's see. Well then. So I think this is a frost lichen situation mostly. I think Wilbur feels guilty. There's still potential for Wilbur's story, but I am sad that Wilbur instantly got nuked. Perch Juice, Sharp Daisy. You know what song is playing? Here's to never growing up. Thanks, playlist. Thanks. Aiden, how's Shade Twilight for? Actually, no, I want to send out Twilight with your new girlfriend. Hello, Viper Clan. Lost Apprentice, thank you. And then I want to send out the new mates. Hello, Galaxy Clan. Look! As soon as Wilbur dies, we run into Galaxy Clan. This is the first interaction we've had with Galaxy Clan, right? This is the first interaction, right? This is the first interaction, right? Awkward atmosphere, friendly greeting, eventually return to their task, feeling confident they're good relationships. Guys, I think the Wilbur death is pretty suspicious, I'm gonna be honest. That's so suspicious. Cardboard can go with Elder Paw. Advanced battle moves. Tells Elder Paw to focus on hunting today, but that cardboard will gladly teach her more advanced hunting techniques. Elder Paw perceives dejectedly for the stalking training. I could not make up something that was that has not seen Galaxy Clan for like 5 moons. Is it 5 moons? Wilbur dies, instantly sees Galaxy Clan. Cicada Paw and Storm Speckle. The song playing right now is called Bad Dog, so I swear if the game wants to be funny and kills a cat with a dog, I'm going to scream. I will point out that before the death, Larkspur Kit and Wilbur got along. So I don't know if Larkspur Kit would, like, hate Wilbur for this or just think that it was an accident. Basalt Rock. Hello, Rabbit. Stormy Wing can go out with your mate. Something dug up the moss. Tomago Spot, Mink Ears, Shadowfur. Hello, Eagle. Oh, Shadowfur got a beak bite. That's transphobic, Clan Gen. You can't do that in Pride. I'm kidding. Chestnut Wolf is another story, but specifically Larkspur Kit, I think, would be more likely to be forgiving. Cragleaf, Cloudy Chomp, and Rhymepaw. Don't. Thank you. Rubble Spider can go out with Wheatheart. Trespassing Rogue turns tail and flees. Heat Exhaustion, not Heat Stroke. Freeze-Tooth, Oleander Caw, and Dust Bunny. I'm not going to proceed. That's probably going to be a new cat. Heatherfur, Lake Spots, and Chestnut. Never mind, that's a Medicat Patrol. Hello, Shrew. Good job. I'm going to just send all the medicine cats out. Rare opportunity for them all out to be like this together. It starts raining, and we have to admit defeat. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that is a moon. The next moon is going to be halfway through the year, so we're not even that far. I will say that now if a war starts, it's gonna be... No, we'll still be suspicious, but we'll see. Aiden confessed the leap sprawl, and the answer's not yes. Skystar's stomachache has left. Aiden's tail is badly injured by a fox. Stormywing almost choked on Prey Bone, but Cave Munch hits his back hard enough to make it fly out. Stormywing can taste blood at the back of his throat. Ow. The bone must have nicked him. Trickle Blotch no longer has Heat Exhaustion. Cloudy Chomp is sore today from the effort it takes to get anywhere. Heatherfur has White Cough. Lightshade has a running nose. Branchpaw has White Cough. Nittany no longer has Heat Stroke. And Wilbur has died. My guy got rejected and the fox just said, let me make it worse. Skystar sneaks out of their nest at Moon High to make sure the camp's okay. I love Skystar, guys. Leap Swirl questions whether he's respected or just tolerated. You're fine, my dude. Alpheus is drinking water from a nearby stream. Tin Willow is craving the taste of fish. Chestnut Days walks away from a conversation that bored her. Do we want to let Alpheus retire, by the way, guys? Because we have 4 medicine cats right now. Do we want to let Alpheus retire? You think so? Yeah, please. Okay, yeah. I will retire you. There we go. Burdock grass is lying in the center of camp. Let's see. You still don't like Marigold, right? Yeah, I think at this point we gotta give up. And then one more time trying with not Howl, with, Basalt and Trickle. Yeah, we gotta move on to some other stuff. Thornpaw trips over the same twig that Wheatheart just tripped over. Were you following around your dad? Peachy thinks of his loved ones. Cardboard follows her nose. Wheatheart hypes himself up to have a conversation with Chestnut Days. Oh, what's going on? How do you get along with Chestnut, actually? Look at all these green bars! How do you get along with Chestnut? Anything recently? Nothing recent. Chestnut Paw apparently abandoned him in a time of need a long time ago. But... Dust Bunny saw a yappy little dog today. Aiden is watching the sky for hawks. I will send out Wheat with Chestnut, actually, for the patrol. Stormwing spends time watching fish. Chasing Zoom is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Tricklebotch runs sprints, counting heartbeats in Trick's head. Oh, I hated counting my heartbeat in PE. I really don't like the idea of, like, blood actually, like, pumping through a body. Like, it freaks me out. So in PE, when they were like, now put your finger on your neck to count your pulse point or something like that, I could not do it. Sharp Daisy is waiting to watch the sunrise. Why is your cat trying to eat your table? Oh no, your table. It's broken. Oh! Ooh, Wilbur, I was so intrigued by your story. Thank you for the super chat. I was also intrigued by the story, but alas, such is the way of Clan Gen. Wants to set out to catch 5 pieces of fresh kill today. Rebel Spider is feeling silly. Twilight Fur got startled by a squirrel. Oleander Caw almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble. Look, you can't... I get certain things stuck in my head right now. Right now I have a parody of, I forget the actual song, but it's by a guy that makes a bunch of parodies on YouTube Shorts. And the parody version is, it's the Oregon Fairy. It's the Oregon Fairy. They took your liver, but wow, at least they left a penny. And then later it's like, there's angels up in the clouds, nice livers get in the house. So I keep getting that stuck in my head. And I know it's a short little parody of an actual song. It's not Al. But I keep getting that stuck in my head. You know that guy? Yeah, I don't know his name. I'm sorry. I don't know what the original song is. I forgot what the original song is. Like, I know the Matt guy. Is that it? Ordinary, yeah, but that's the original one. I know that he also has a parody, quote unquote, of I forget the actual name of the song one, but it's like, grab somebody sexy, tell him, hey, give me everything tonight. And like, he's singing that one, but it's a quote unquote parody, but he does not change the lyrics at all, and he just shows that that song is really creepy. It's really funny. From Alex Warren, thank you. The original song, not the parody. Anyway, yeah, that guy's funny. But if you really want to know what's going on in my mind, I get Oregon Fairy stuck in my head all the time now. Matt Storrs, the fella, yeah. Sorry. Look, this is a stream where I am just yapping and going on tangents. Tamago Spot practices giving a speech in a puddle. Cloudy Chomp is sharing tongues with Skystar. Basalt Rock helps Minkers fill a puddle in the camp with sand. I'm trying not to sing along and actually pay attention, but I will mention that Good Luck Babe is playing. Freeze-Tooth wonders what Heather Fur is up to. Inside Out movies about my head. Halshade considers forgiving her enemies, then perishes the thought, oh, Halshade. Perch Stew saw some wandering two legs today. Happy Pride Month! Good luck, babe. Heather Fur bought Sunpool a berry to identify. Lightshade is craving the taste of rabbit. Cave Munch finds it easy to talk to the other clan warriors. Lyrecloud is talking to herself. Mink Ear saw Two-Leg Kit play with a kitty pet. Shadowfur feels his kindness might be taken advantage of. Cragleaf is assigned the same task as Silverback. Elderpaw is double-checking the camp walls are thoroughly reinforced. Branchpaw is watching the sky for hawks. Pebblepaw asks Cragleaf for advice on passing an assessment. Rhinepaw is humming a tune that she heard near a two-leg place. Marigoldpaw is shaking in pain. Oh, baby, no! Cicadapaw asks Tin Willow what it's like to be a medicine cat and you're old enough to go out. Rainmask is feeling rather chipper. Piper Arch converses easily with younger cats. Mala Iris is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Nittany is wondering what living with two legs must be like. I guess they're chatting together. Silverback is... I guess they're all chatting about two legs. And we let Alpheus retire. Someone mentioned to check out the Dark Forest. I do kind of want to check out it's yellow in this save. Which, by the way, new apprentice sprite for anyone that didn't see it. Wants to show Hollow a new skill he learned. Ads in 1 minute. I forgot to check on Wilbur. 1 second. Walking in the dreams of Heatherfur. Interesting. An argument turned to bloodshed and found a living cat he could manipulate. Okay, then. Let's do one solo. Never mind. OBS just disconnected and reconnected. If there's buffering, that's what happened. Are we good? It says OBS reconnected. We good? We still running? We still doing good? Okay. Rhinepaw startles. There's ads right now, by the way, sorry. Rhinepaw startles hearing a cat cry out. She races over the ridge looking for the collar. As behind her, Cloudy Chomp nearly falls over laughing. It's a bird, she explains. The spotted towhee has fooled many a young cat. Rhinepaw doesn't need to feel bad. It's just something to learn from. Cute. I got a little notification pop up that said disconnected and reconnecting. So I guess it just disconnected for a second. Okay, now this one can be the solo. Mink Ears. Hello, J-Clan. Well then, Mink Ears follows the scent to a J-Clan cat taking refuge in a tree. The cat yells a warning. They aren't quick enough. Large dog suddenly descends. I know this says J-Clan, but I will bring up the fact that Mink Ears is who found Wilbur. Just bringing that up. Just gonna bring that up. Like, I know this says J-Clan, but MossClan has had like 2 deaths this year, I think. And I find them very suspicious. Freeze-Tooth, Dust Bunny, and Skystar. Mountain Goat Kid. Good job. Sharp Daisy, Halshade, Twilight Fur, Cicada Paw, and Storm Speckle. Actually, no, I want to... Never mind. Goodbye, everyone, except you two. You're going on your first day out. Advanced battle moves on your first day. Cicada Paw explains that he wants to be the best, better than any other clanmate or rogue or loner or anyone. Cicada Paw wants to win every fight he is ever in, including spars. Storm Speckle snorts and agrees to help Cicada Paw achieve these lofty ambitions. So for the people saying Cicada might have wanted to be a medicine cat, no, I think Cicada likes this. I'm sad about Mink, too. Cragleaf, Tomago Spot, Elderpaw, and Cardboard can go out. Sorry, Loner, we're full. Leap Swirl, Pebblepaw, Rubble Spider. Good job. Well, they didn't die, so good job, but they didn't get the prey either. Basalt Rock, Perch Dew, and House Shade. Teamwork. Nice practice session. Cave Munch, Chasing Zoom. Actually, no, I kind of want to send out, these two, because they haven't been out at all. Sorry, Kitty Pet. Stormy Wing can go out with Lightshade and Flintmore. Good job. There's so many cats trying to join. We're full. Are you doing a good job? He finds peace within himself and enjoys his solitude. Oleander Caw may not be flawless, but he's trying hard. Cave Munch and Trickle Blotch. Hello, bird. Narrowly miss it. You'd be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong, yeah. God, who knew is such a sad song? I wish I could remember. More lungwort. The loners will overtake me. Yep, they fail to find a single one. Well then. Time skip. Well, so war started when Wilbur is already dead. I'm gonna be honest, I think Galaxy Clan was involved with the Wilbur death and possibly the Mink Ears death, and this might have been, like, MossClan needing to do this fight thing. Also, Skystar lost a life to a heart attack. Leap Swirl and Basalt Rock returned to camp warm but triumphant after a victory against Galaxy Clan. Tomago Spot was hurt by a dog. Tinwillow helped Tomago Spot escape, but not before gaining a few wounds. Chestnut, also I see births and deaths. I'm going to hope it's just Skystar, but there is four pages. Oh god. Chestnut Days is sick with Whitecough. Sunpool and Cragleaf are mates. Dust Bunny and Cardboard got into an argument regarding Galaxy Clan. Aiden got rejected again. Galaxy Warrior nearly fell from a cliff during a border skirmish, and Lake Spots pulled his enemy back up for certain death. Stormwing's small cat is no longer bothering him. They found a baby in the middle of war. Stormwing is attacked by rats. You know, it would be really interesting if Stormywing found a baby while also being attacked by rats. Like, found a baby, like, about to be attacked by rats, saved the baby. That would be interesting. Storm Speckle and Cicada Paw returned to camp, warm but triumphant against their victory against Galaxy Clan. Twilight Fur and Flintmore are so cuddled up and cozy in their nest they almost missed the Dawn Patrol. Tomago Spots has a running nose. Freeze-Tooth saw Oleander Caw in a battle with Galaxy Clan and takes a beating. Oleander Caw hovers at her nest side, fearing for the cat that saved his life. A Galaxy Clan warrior spares Halshade's life. Perchdew fell from a cliff and survived with a broken leg. Heatherfur's white cough has progressed to green cough. Lightshade no longer has a running nose. Lightshade acts without thinking, saving the life of Galaxy Clan warrior by chasing off the predator, attempting to make them lunch. Guys, MossClan cats are just nice. Like, most of them are just pretty nice. Shadowfur's beak bite is healed. Shadowfur hides in a cramped nook, planning to ambush the next Galaxy Clan patrol. When no one shows, he returns to camp aching and stiff. White Cough has killed Branch Paw. Branch Paw. Oh. You, like, went on 2 patrols. That's so sad. Lightshade does have Galaxy Clan blood. That is something. A harsh sparring session has left Pebblepaw bruised. She worries that she will do badly in a real fight. MossClan renames Rhymeflood as a new warrior, honoring her passion. Silverback's tail is badly injured by a fox. Word of MossClan's war of Galaxy Clan is spread throughout the area. Several loners pool herbs together to give the MossClan. The clan has encountered Dragonfly, Ajax, and Float. Wow, MossClan is well liked. Like, this new cat is just like, yeah, I'll give you herbs. And then also Ajax. Very young cat. And then also Float. I think all of these are new cats. Yeah, they all say they're wondering about those new cats. These are all new cats we just met. These are all the cats that keep trying to join our clan. Althea says White Cough. And Mink Ears and Branch Paw have taken their place. Well then. Yeah, or Galaxy Clan is very disliked considering that we keep not letting injured cats and kitty pets and stuff into our clan. Skystar ran out of camp the moment they saw Mink Ear's body. Oh, Skystar. Sadness. Leaf Swirl worries that his mistakes will lead to the clan's downfall. Meanwhile, Leaf Swirl's having all these doubts and, like, sadness and stuff, and meanwhile Aiden is like, hey, can we date? Tin Willow is feeling indecisive on names. Oh, wait, I want to see the baby. Hello, little Frost Kit. You're a little girl. Who was your bio parent? Hello, Emmett. I don't know what happened, but it appears that we might have saved Frost Kit from rats. Alpheus is running with the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Silverback is asking Stormspeckle an important question. Nittany is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Model Iris thinks the clan used to run better and isn't afraid to say it. Ooh, thank you for the super chat! I guess Galaxy Clan are the villains now. Interesting. Sorry, it's cut off a little bit. Having our main clan being antagonists in this arc. Yeah, it is really interesting. Pie Arch is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Raymas still needs mink ears even though they're gone. Yeah, W, $13. Thank you. In eavesdropping on Marigold Paw. Takes first watch over the camp. God, all the little babies are injured. Pebblepaw sang a song in memory of Branch Paw at the vigil. Elderpaw praised that Branch Paw is safe in Star Clan. Rhymeflood hissed at anyone who got too close to Branch Paw's body, refusing to let go. Cragley feels happy knowing he's someone others can talk to. Shadowfur is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Laracloud points out a constellation Leap Swirl. Cave Munch saw a yappy little dog. Lightshade dabs at his nose with moss. Heatherfur is drinking water from a nearby stream. Perchdew is thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw. Howlshade asks Pebblepaw to compare the size and sharpness of their claws together. Freeze-Tooth is batting at her tail. Basalt Rock ignores her injury. Cloudy Chomp wonders how Thornpaw is doing. Tombago Spot can't wait to take a nap later. Flintmore gags a Fleep Swirl at the scent of stinky herbs. Oleandercaw wonders how Howlshade is doing. Twilight Fur takes a part of Mink Ear's nest to put with their own sadness. Rebel Spider tries to set a good example for younger cats. Stormspeckle wants to get so much done today. Sharp Daisy has been playing tricks on her fellow clanmates. Trickleblotch wants to critique Lyrecloud's fighting techniques. Chasing Zoom can't find anything appetizing. Stormywing is in awe of how fast his family has grown. And you have a torn pelt and a rat bite. Leg Spots saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Aiden tries to set a good example for younger cats. God, everyone is injured. Starting to doubt the truth behind Cardboard's epic story. Wheatheart stumbles over his words, never quite able to get it right. Did I forget to send you out with your daughter? I might have forgotten to do that. Stares at Minkier's vigil longingly, doesn't feel right to join in. Peachy gets startled by a squirrel. Thornpaw plays a prank on Peachy. Hello, can we do some mediating? Let's see who else we needed to mediate, because we were focusing on, like, the first pair that I knew. Let's see. Stormy and Peachy mediate. Okay, that went down to an orange. And then, in denial of Mink-Ear's death despite the ongoing vigil, but I'm still gonna make you work. And then, let's do Skystar and Lake. The hate did not move at all. Sunpool does her best to console her clanmates about Mink-Ear's death. Chestnut Days is working constantly to heal Peachy's injury. Tin Willow is still indecisive on names. Okay, we're caught up. Yeah, all the medicine cats are injured. And even if Alpheus was not retired, they would still be injured, so it's a little concerning. Sharpening her claws. Hello, Leap. Let's send you out with Pebble. Please don't poison the clan while we're also dealing with war. Thank you. A dream? Definitely distracts him. Sign from his ancestors. I just heard Colby jump off the table upstairs and it's so loud. If you heard a vague, like, boom sound in the background, that's Colby when he jumps off the table. Good job, guys. Cloudy Chomp can go Twilight Fur, Rebel Spider, and Skystar. Hello, J-Clan sent. We never found them. Tamago Spot, Chasing Zoom, Rhyme Flood, Elder Paw, and Oleander Caw. Hello, Fish. We are not succeeding in stealing from Eagles this year. Shadowfur can got Cragleaf and Wheatheart and Flintmore and Sharp Daisy. Hello, Viper Clan. Good patrol. Ooh! I will proceed on this because I do know it's rarer now. Sadly, we got the sad ending. Okay. Other note, this could be how Stormy also found the babies. The baby that he has. Like, would not surprise me, considering also Tin Willow is a medicine cat. Yeah, before the update, I know that every time you sent out 2 medicine cats together, they almost always ran into that. Okay, I see births and deaths. Sunpool discusses how to persuade the leaders to choose peace at the Half Moon meeting with Galaxy Clan's medicine cat. Leap's World's soreness is gone. Peachy's mangled tail seems to have fully healed. Peachy has retired. Cardboard's sprain is healed. Okay. Wheatheart talked with Chasing Zoom that he sees Trickle Blotch in a different light, and Wheatheart and Trickle Blotch have become mates. Quick question. Didn't Trickle try to ask out Chasing and get rejected? Or was that someone else that did that? Because now Wheatheart is dating Trickle. Like, was that a thing that happened? Am I misremembering who asked out Chasing? They did? Trick, you mad lad. Ended up with the different cat. Okay. Dust Bunny is no longer sprained. Stormywing's rat bite has healed. Stormywing's sprain is feeling better. Also, yeah, Polly. Let's go. Cloudy Chomp's soreness is gone. Basalt Scrape's Basalt Rock scrapes have healed. Freeze Tooth's mangled leg is infected, I think. Lightshade's pelt is looking better. Permanent Consequence is a weakness that Lyreclad has now. Fell asleep when supposed to be guarding camp. Shadowfur feels better. Soreness is gone. Pebblefur's bruises are gone. Pebblepaw can't help the way her tail lashes, excitement bubbling out over into bouncy energy as the clan gathers. Skystar mentions her risk-taking, but Pebblepaw cares about is the name. Pebblebeak means liberty, means control over her own life, means the freedom to wander and hunt on her own, nothing holding her back. She can't wait. Marigold Paw is fine. Crow feathers were pushed into Marigold Paw's pelt from a Galaxy Clan warrior, but Marigold Paw keeps it. Cicada Paw can move and walk without pain. Model Iris is pregnant, and one of the loners that helped us died. That's sad. Model Iris is pregnant, guys. Skystar is checking on Peachy. Leapsroll feels guilty about having taken his insecurities out on a friend. Tin Willow tried to fight a kitty pet. Tin Willow, stop that. Chestnut Days is watching the breeze blow around camp. Sunpool is stretching out. Burdock Grass can't find Piper Arch anywhere. Thornpaw is in the medicine cat den after getting a small injury. Let's do some more mediating. Who else did I need to mediate? Trickle and Rain. Okay, that's pretty good. I think after one mediation, yeah. And then we need to mediate. Alpheus and Twilight. Oh wait, that went down on its own. That used to be a hate. And then let's do Cloudy and Elder. Did not go down at all. Cardboard thinks that she's the best hunter in clan. Wheatheart is sitting quietly on the far side of camp. Mad Lad with your two mates. Wheatheart gets all the mates, guys. Chasing Zoom, Milk Hair, Trickle Blotch. Wheatheart deserves it, guys. Wheatheart's really sweet. Dust Bunny is itching for some excitement around camp. Aiden tries to set a good example for younger cats. Leg Spots is running with the inside of a two-legged den, looks like. Stormwing acknowledges Twilight Fur with a twitch of his whiskers. Chasing Zoom keeps grooming her pelt to look good for her crush. I swear, if you rejected Trickle Blotch a million times just to get together with Trickle Blotch soon, I swear if you do that and get with Trick like next moon, I swear if that happens. Trickle Blotch almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Sharp Daisy missed a catch and is still sulking. Storm Speckle knows that he's a shoo-in for deputy. Rebel Spider is purring with friends. She likes Sharp Daisy too. Yeah, a lot of the times when cats like Trickle, they also like Sharp. Or like when Sharp likes a cat, Trickle also likes that cat. That's kind of why we call them the disaster siblings. Twilight Fur likes sharing tongues and hearing gossip. Oleander Cog converses easily with younger cats. Flintmore is feeling excited. Tamago Spot thinking about how awful K-Pet food must taste. Cloudy Chomp plans to visit the medicine cat. Basalt Rock practices pouncing. Freeze Tooth watches Basalt Rock wind up for a sneeze, but it never happens. Halshade asks Nittany if her fur looks clean. Perchdew imagines riding a log down a rushing river. Heatherfur wants to compliment Rhymeflood's fighting techniques. Lightshade is grooming away. Cave Munch uses a word that Leapswirl has never heard of. Are you using slang? Are you using really young people slang? Did you say Rizlord or something? Lyre Cloud is chattering at the birds in the trees above. I said Rizzlord, by the way, because I recently saw I was reminded about Kami and My Hero and how she talks. Not gonna mention the exact scene, but there was a short that was about near the end of the series. You probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he said 6'7". Oh no. Shadowfur is debating on which prey to take from the fresh kill pile. Sorry, but like in the anime, I'm not expecting to hear someone say like Riz and face card and like things like that. Rhymeflood is having a nice conversation at the Cat's Garden camp. Pebblebeak hopes that she can serve the clan well. You're daring, incredible runner. Elderpaw is panicking over something minor. Is it the fact that you're the last sibling to get your name? Is that what you're panicking over? Marigold Paw, you look good with the feathers. You have no filter. Also, you look really good as your adult sprite. Cicada Paw is found napping in the warrior's den. How do you feel about Trickle? You do not know Trickle at all. Raymask feels entirely unlike herself when she's bothered by something small. Piper Arch is thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw recently. You're gonna be a dad. Like, you're having more babies. Like, you're having babies finally. It was your, yeah, it was a sibling that had babies. Piper Arch is having babies. Who is this random cat my dad is dating? And Model Iris is pregnant and rebelling against the instructions she was given. The medicine cats are probably like, maybe you should take it easy because you're on the older side. And Model Iris is like, I was a medicine cat once. I know how to take care of myself. Nittany is feeling peckish. Peachy looks forward to day-to-day life as an elder. Silverback wonders how Basalt Rock is doing. Alpheus can't find Cave Munch anywhere. And Frostkit, ooh, very pretty. Sunlit Ice Eyes. You're noisy, avid play fighter. You're very pretty. You're eavesdropping on Stormy Wing. Turns around, slinks straight back to camp. I kind of want to send out the poly now. Hello, Chasing Zoom. Find a distinct scent trail. This could be a cat joining the clan. I'm still gonna proceed. It's probably someone joining the clan, though. Hello, Frigid Leaf. Hello. It's a poor old kitty pet, so they're probably not gonna last long, and they probably have carrion place disease. 179, not too old. You're thoughtful but formidable fighter. You do indeed have carrion place disease. And yeah. Tries and fails to explain the complicating training exercise she wants to execute, and Tamago Spot stares at her puzzled. Yeah, Model Iris is a Snipcloud grandkid. Good job, Elderpaw. Way up, way up, way up to the sky. Young Viper Clan apprentice. On a, border patrol. Their eyes go round and ears fluff up encountering a real MossClan cat. Shadowfur plays along, acting very impressed with the hardworking apprentice, and the apprentice mentor purrs gratefully. That's cute. Boy, it's good to know I got a bud like you. Good job. Let's send out the mates. Working as a team, they shut down every possible escape route for their prey and dispatch it easily. Twilight for compliments Fintlor's hunting style, and she returns the compliment with a gracious smile. And the things too. Need to pick me up. Hello, Viper Clan. Lost Viper Clan apprentice. We are going to Moon Free 84. We are on Free 80 right now. Way up, way up. It's always Lungmort. Always Lungmort. They got sore this time, though. Way up to the moon. One misplaced step is all the loose gravel scares the squirrel away. Cicada Paw watches in disappointment. Oh boy. Oh, I got a bud like you. They're arguing. Lightshade lets the disrespectful apprentice completely push him around. Oh boy. No one gets any learning done, and certainly no one has any respect for authority instilled in them. Wait a minute, didn't Wheatheart want to go talk to Chestnut Days about something, like, a couple moons ago? Was Wheatheart asking Chestnut Days if she would be okay if Wheatheart dated Trickle? Like, did Wheatheart go around and ask his kids? Is that what was happening? No, I got a bud like you. Skystar instructs the patrol on which training exercises they want to execute. Basalt Rock pipes up with suggestion. Skystar dislikes the idea and declines to include it in the training exercise. Basalt Rock spends the rest of the afternoon looking sullen. Also adds him, sorry. Bud like you. I'm just gonna send the rest out. Are you gonna eat? Or are you gonna munch? Cave Munch has munched. This is why this is your name. And time skip. Hopefully the births and deaths will just be, Model being pregnant. MossClan's warriors are exhausted. There are 4 pages. I am scared. There's ads right now. In a brutal battle, GalaxyClan warrior spares Leap Swirl's life. Sunpool's soreness is gone. Burdock Grass is injured after a fight with a clanmate that Cave Munch encouraged. Fortpaw is already named Thorn Snow after his energy. Cardboard saved a GalaxyClan warrior. Aiden's tail is feeling better, helping reinforce the camp walls. Lake Spot's mangled tail is healed. Stormywing no longer has tears. And then got into a scuffle with Sharp Daisy regarding GalaxyClan. MossClan just keeps saving the lives of GalaxyClan cats. Twilight first saved a GalaxyClan cat. Cloudy Chomp fought a big dog and was badly injured. Oh, okay. Perchdew died. Well, rip the ship we were working on with Chestnut. That's sad. Tried pressing against his grieving clanmates. Heatherfur no longer has green cough. In a brutal battle, GalaxyClan warrior spares Heatherfur's life. Lyrecloud fought a hawk. Shadowfur saved Cloudy Chomp from a big dog. Okay, so Cloudy Chomp was out with Shadowfur and then got injured, but Shadowfur managed to save her. Craggly's soreness is gone. Let from a Rock didn't quite land right. Everyone's getting attacked by dogs. Pebblebeak was attacked by a dog, helping Marigold escape. Maybe it was just one big patrol and the dog just got really bad hits on everyone. Elderpaw grumbles to herself as Skystar changes a single word in the ceremony. She can speak to Skystar about it later. For now, she listens as she's given the name Elderback and is honored for her composure. Elderback hides in a cramped nook, planning to ambush. When no one shows, she goes back to Camp Aching. Marigold's tail is badly injured by... Yeah, that dog just got a bite on everyone. Cicada Paw claims the bruises are from battle training, but they're lying. They're from a misjudged pounce. There goes Frigid Leaf. I expected that. Rain Mask died, yeah. Rest in peace, Rain Mask. Yeah, whose dog is this? Also, Mono Iris wants a big litter. Dust Bunny finds pink poppies. It's always pink poppies. MossClan just lives near pink poppies, I guess. And gave them the peachy. Oh, Perchdew, Frigid Leaf, and Rain Mask all in one moon. And Basalt Rock and Skystar are particularly shaken. It's not even Galaxy Clan getting the kills. It's the dog. In fact, the cat that, like, saved a Galaxy Clan from a predator, it might have been the same dog. Wait, the moss started... Okay, someone just said the moss started sprouting pink flowers. Has anyone seen Steven Universe? I'm assuming a lot of you. Do you remember the early season 1 episode with the moss? And how it, like, turns into pink sprouting flower thingies. Yes, thank you. That is the immediate image that gave me. I was listening to a song about a dog earlier. It was even called Bad Dog. Anyway, Skystar counts every cat in the clan to make sure nobody's missing. Skystar is trying their best. Leap Swirl slips out of camp to visit Rain Mask's grave. Sad. Tin Willow will never forget Perchdew. Chestnut Days tries to say something rude, but Twilight Fur just laughs it off. Chestnut Days is lashing out. Do you have any other crushes, or was that your only crush? You hate Freeze-Tooth. You like Basalt Rock. You like Pebblebeak. That's probably a big age gap right now because Pebblebeak's still really young. You have options, but I'm sad that the one we were shipping you with died. Sunpool wonders what Burdock Grass is up to. Burdock Grass picked the best spot in the burial grounds for Rain Mask. Yeah. Thorn Snow hopes that he can serve the clan well, named at 11 moons old. You have Omen Sense. And then let us mediate. Let's do Sky and Shadow. Yeah, because that's a thing. I don't know why. Cardboard tells Sharp Daisy something that could probably have been kept private. Wheatheart is nervously pacing around camp. Dust Bunny can't stop coming to tears each time Rain Mask is mentioned. Aiden wants to challenge himself on patrol today. Lake Spotch daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Stormywing insists that Perchdew isn't gone. Chasing Zoom wonders what Freeze-Tooth is up to. Tricklebotch is fumbling over Trick's words. Sharp Daisy had a nice chaff of Loner. We have been from broken parts. Anyway, Storm Speckle likes sharing tongues of hearing gossip. Rebel Spider just can't find anything appetizing on the fresh kill pile. Twilight Fur likes sharing tongues and hearing gossip. Oleandercaw gags a Flake Spot scent of stinky herbs. Flintmore tries to set a good example. Tomago Spot can't wait to take a nap. Clatty Chomp still needs Perchdew even though they're gone. Basalt Rock wonders why StarClan had to take Perchdew so soon. Freeze-Tooth hissed at anyone that got too close to Rain Mask's body. Everyone's grieving. Halshade tries to bring back an old MossClan tradition. Heatherfur is busying herself with too much work to forget about Perchdew's death. Lightshade has the apprentices engaged in a tall tale. Not Dr. Woofenschmerz! I do recommend watching Steven Universe. I think it's really good. Firecloud is smug after Spectacular catch on patrol. Shadowfur is smug. The same thing. Cragleaf wants to spend time alone today. Rhymeflood asks Stormspeckle if there's something in her teeth. Pebblebeak got startled by a squirrel. I just heard Colby jump upstairs again. Elderback hopes that she can serve the clan well. You're strict, a great hunter, fast runner. Marigold Paw thought she saw a cat, but just a two-legged object that looked like one. Dr. Woofenschmerz. Well, if this isn't Perry the Pom-Pom. Cicada Paw is eating and chewing very loudly. Piper Arch hissed to anyone that got too close to Rainmask's body, refusing to let go. That's sad. And you're about to be a dad. Surprised at the movements within her belly. Nittany is napping. Peachy is trying to remember the taste of the food his two legs used to give him. Has joined the Pink Poppy Club. I guess that's the new version of Pink Pony Club. In this clan, it's just Pink Poppy Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Poppy Club. Guys, I think I'm losing my mind a little bit, but it's fine. Wonders how Bumblebee's wings are strong enough to lift their bodies. Alpheus is wheezing loudly. Frostkit is telling on Stormspeckle for something Frostkit was told she couldn't do. Okay. And, patrol time. Stormspeckle, let's go with Cicada Paw. Hello, Kia. Cicada Paw leaps backwards, falling in haste and scrambling upright. Then in one of the weirdest moments of his young life, the green bird does the same thing, chattering as it leans sideways to tumble a little way down the slope. It's not broken, Stormspeckle grumbles, coming up to stand by Cicada Paw. Kia are just, well, like that. Basalt Rock can go out. Okay. Stormy Wing, Skystar, and Lightshade. Practice teamwork. Cats are trying to suggest some certain training exercises, and Skystar keeps telling them no. I wonder if some cats are trying to maybe say something a little more brutal? I don't know. Oleander Caw, Wheatheart, Dust Bunny, Rhymeflood. Brighter, brighter than the heavens and the stars above. Ooh, ooh. Brighter, growing supernova, all the eyes look up. Ooh. Anyway, no disagreements here. I'm getting way too distracted. I cannot pay attention today. Lake Spots, Flintmore, Trickleblotch. Hello, J-Clan. Trickleblotch is nervous to talk with J-Clan cats. Wait, that's... Yeah, that makes sense. Chasing Zoom, Sharp Daisy. Teamwork. Reigns in her competitiveness for the teamwork exercise. Afterwards, Sharp Daisy and I accidentally sent out Chasing with the crush that is the sister of the mate of... It's complicated, but you know what I mean. She wins, of course, and shows exceptional restraint and only celebrating for the rest of the afternoon. Rebel Spider. Mapping off the territory. You want brighter. Elderback, Aiden. Passive-aggressive comments, then Sheev bloats. Okay. Twilight Fur can go with Cardboard and Tamago Spot. 2-on-1 fighting. They team up against Twilight Fur. Twilight Fur tries to keep their eyes on both their clanmates at once, but Cardboard and Tamago Spot find a rhythm together. After the match, Cardboard and Tamago Spot agree they'll have to try some of these moves in a future skirmish. Sunpool and Cave Munch get some moss. And, another time skip. Okay, the war ended. We'll see if it restarts, but the war ended. Skystar is no longer in shock. Skystar has been sniffling constantly. Sunpool fusses over the wound with a foul-smelling herbal poultice. Leaps Roll hopes it'll fight off the infection in his claw wound. Tin Willow is healed. I see births and deaths. I'm hoping it's just the new babies. Chestnut Days' white cough is gone. Chestnut Days has yellow cough. Cardboard's torn pelt is healed. Galaxy Clan Patrol brings news to MossClan. Okay, that one. These type of things we're basically gonna ignore because most of the time they're not gonna make any sense. Aiden's small cut is no longer bothering him. Chasing Zoom's eyes sparkle with disturbing. Chasing Zoom is pregnant. Sharp Daisy is no longer all scraped up. Storm Speckle is no longer bruised. Twilight Fur's torn ear is healed. Flintmore woke up with a splitting headache and couldn't get out of her nest. Tamago Spot's running nose has stopped running. Basalt Rock is no longer suffering from shock. Fell asleep when guarding camp. Freeze Tooth's wound is infected. The weakness in Halshade's leg is permanent. Heatherfur's wound is infected. Elderback feels better. Cicada Paw's bruises have healed. Cicada Paw is still messy after tussling with someone else and doesn't even bother to groom himself before trotting to the front of the crowd. He is named Cicada Back. I see we're on a streak with naming cats back and honored for his vitality. Model Iris had 3 babies. Piper Arch watching over them, purring so hard his body vibrates. Silverback lost a tail. Alpheus recovered from white cough and got some dry laurels. Okay. Yeah, old cat having 3 babies. Tiny Kit, Granite Kit, and Spire Kit. Hello, you remind me of Tiny Flame. Little babies. One boy. Frostkit woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Alpheus reminds Peachy to drink water. The laurels look nice on you. Silverback wonders if it's too late to become a meteor. You lost your tail. You lost your tail. Peachy is enjoying the warm sun in the camp clearing. Nittany wants to spend time alone today. Model Iris asks Piper Arch to watch over the kits. Cute. Model Iris is speaking about a strange 2-legged object he saw recently. Also, okay. I was double checking who was in the bloodline. I needed a quick refresher. Marigold Paw found something odd on patrol. Cicada Back hopes he can serve the clan well. Elderback is mildly annoyed at her injury. Pebblebeak isn't afraid of anything. Also, wait, new name. You are Shameless, a great healer, and Steady Paws. Congratulations on your name. Did I read it wrong? Yeah, you keep saying that increased relations, like, drastically, but it says that new one does not consider MossClan a friend. I think, if anything, it tanked relations. Like, you keep saying that it increased stuff, but I think this is a decreasing one. Wait, where was I? Suddenly I'm helpless. Gragleaf is feeling content. Shadowfur is doing some apprentice tasks around camp to help lighten the load. Liar Cloud seems oblivious to Halshade glaring across camp. Cave Munch stretches after a long bout of combat training. Lightshade has to help Basalt Rock stop choking on a huge bone. Heatherfur shows off a trinket. Halshade is glaring daggers across the camp clearing. Stop that. Freeze-Tooth is nervously pacing around camp. Basalt Rock is playing with some fresh kills she just caught. Cloudy Chomp is wondering StarClan is watching over cats outside the clan. Tamago Spot is feeling nervous. Flintmore saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Oleander Caw is wondering just how good at swimming he really is. Yes, Hamilton is playing. I used to listen to Helpless all the time when I was, like, younger, because it was around the time that I got into this that I first started dating Dracome. So, like, I used to listen to Helpless and sing Helpless all the time to myself as a young little Nyoko in high school that was just super excited. You're talking me and suddenly I'm helpless. Down for the cows and I'm drowning. Like, I remember I redrew, like, a fan art someone had of Helpless, but, like, with me instead. And the sky's the limit, I'm helpless. Twilight Fur had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Rebel Spider helps out around camp in between his duties. You want to know a fun fact about when I started dating Dracome? So we started dating in our second year of high school, and I did not tell my dad. My mom did know, but we don't live together at the time. And so I didn't tell my dad, and then I ran into Dracome when we were shopping for shoes, because there was, like, some kind of sale for shoes for the school or something. So... So we ran into each other at the store, and then as we were leaving the store and no longer near him, my dad goes, "That boy has a crush on you. You're gonna break his heart one day." Because my dad was, like, totally on the, like, my kid is never dating right now. My kid is not dating. Like, totally on that, like, you know? That boy has a crush on you. You're gonna break his heart one day. So, for extra context, my dad also, like, has a bunch of tattoos and was, like, pretty buff back then and looked kind of intimidating. And so, eventually, when I did tell him that I was indeed dating John... I said his real name, it's fine. When I was dating Dracome, my dad, when he's picking me up from school, sees Dracome and is like, hey, you know, reaches over me to, like, shake his hand through, like, in the car. Because I'm sitting in the seat, he reaches over to shake his hand through the window. Instead of shaking his hand, he pulls him slightly into the window. And, like, so he's, like, grabbing him intimidatingly and, like, does the dad talk, basically, of, like, do not hurt my kid. I will kill you. Well, like, not in, like, you know, that much, but that's basically the vibe he's giving. Dracome was terrified. So, yeah. There's some Yoko lore. But yeah, I often think about that boy has a crush on you. You're gonna break his heart one day. Meanwhile, been together for, like, 10 years, almost 11. He doesn't really see him often, but my dad does ask about him in a positive note now. So, they're okay now, they just don't hang out, you know? Thorn Speckle is eavesdropping on Sharp Daisy. Sharp Daisy wants to critique Flintmore's fighting techniques. Trickle Blotch tries to say tongue twisters with Dust Bunny. Chasing Zoom wonders when Halshade learned so much about cat anatomy, a little concerning. Storywing is picking burrs from his pelt. Lake spots a two-leg petting a loner. Aiden tries to set a good example for younger cats. I need to clean the litter box after this stream. Someone definitely just used it. Dust Bunny follows her nose. I sure wish I wasn't following my nose. Wheatheart is eavesdropping on Flintmore. Yeah, I wonder how many babies Chasing will have. Cardboard turns her head sharply in a flit of movement. At a flit of movement. Foreign Snow saw a pair of two legs near camp today. Yeah, goodness, someone made a stinky indeed. I'm pretty sure it was Colby. It's almost always Colby. Burdock Grass saw a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Sunpool is tidying up some stray moss that blew into the clearing. Chestnut Days tells a depressing anti-joke to Basalt Rock. Are you sad about Perch being dead still? Wait a minute. You have a crush on Basalt, don't you? Yeah. Chestnut, are you not doing good? Yeah, I'm gonna pause real quick because I'm gonna go clean that litter box. Be right back. Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I'm back. I think I'm unmuted now. Yeah, the little jerk just did not cover it, like, at all. Thanks, Colby. Leaps Rolls is a bit annoyed today, and Skystar can't relax. Okay. Patrol time. Stormy Wing. Let's send you out a Tin Willow. Hello, getting moss. Can't find any moss. Trickle Blodge. Let's send you out. Let's send you all out, but if it's something dangerous, we're not gonna proceed. Oh. Hi. Don't we already have a frost kit? What the hell? There's 2 frost kits. Okay, well, we're renaming the second one. Give me a second to look at what the full name will be. Okay, I see the full name. Give me suggestions. I will make a poll. I'm gonna leave this as a community kit. It's 5 moons old, so it's almost an apprentice anyway. Let's see, poll. Let's see. Oh god. Sorry, it's scrolling a bit. 1 second. Some of these are sounding really familiar, so I'm hoping I'm not just creating canon names. Or, like, names we've already had in the series. Because, like, I'm looking at that, I'm like, that sounds nice. Okay. I think I made a poll. Did I make a poll? Okay. Alpheus reminds Peachy to drink water. Silverback one. Oh, we already looked at this. Never mind. We're patrolling. Got distracted. Stormspeckle. Hello, we're too full. Basalt Rock. Cardboard. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Taken by surprise, the patrol scatters and loses cohesion. The rogues are quick to take advantage of the confusion. Eventually, the patrol retreats. Basalt Rock badly wounded. We met... I can't say that name. Is it Moifa? Moifa? And Sleepy. And Frilled. And Basalt Rock got a mangled tail and torn pelt. Okay, let's go look at those new cats. Oh, 1,120 with Masuda method. Let's see. Wondering about those new cats. Lonesome, good teacher. And then Sleepy, troublesome, great mediator. And then Frilled. Compassionate, keen eye. Interesting. Yoko and your acorn. Look, I like the name Acorn. What ended up winning, by the way? I can't see. Acorn won. Thank you. I like Acorn, and it can't roll because I'm pretty sure it's forest only. I will say that is the one that makes the least amount of sense with the full name, but, like, I like Acorn. For Applin? Oh, good luck. I'm gonna Masuda for Applin whenever I hunt Applin too, because I'm blind and I'm not gonna see it in the grass. Is it Sword and Shield or is it Scarlet and Violet? I'm going to assume it's Sword and Shield, though. Dust Bunny, Calshade, and Cave Munch. Sword and Shield. Good luck. Nice spot to sun themselves. Feels great. Lake Spots, Elderback. We see a Shrew. Good job. Skystar. Possible Wolf. Got a mangled tail, dislocated joint, and bruises. Oh boy. That's not good. But at least Skystar's alive. Also, adds about 1 minute. My current hunts are basically Let's Go right now because I'm trying to get to Articuno for the whole Gen 1 thing. Because I kind of want to hunt Articuno for my 75th Kanto Pokemon that I need to hunt. And I'm on, like, 77 that I need right now, so I'm trying to get to Articuno. Because I want to hunt Articuno at 75, I want to hunt Zapdos at 50, Moltres at 25, and then Mewtwo when it's the last one. Though I am still hopeful that we might get Emerald on the Switch, and if we do, I'm really hopeful they add the Mew event, because the Fire Red Leaf Green added the Deoxys event. So if they do add the Mew event, then that will be my final hunt for Gen 1. Ads right now. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Practice teamwork. Nice conversation. Rhyme Flood, Twilight Fur, and Aiden. You know, I'm realizing, you know how I've been very yappy and very, like, all over the place? I usually drink Sprite, you know? I'm drinking a soda with caffeine, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the issue. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. I don't have meds, I'm not diagnosed with anything yet. I think I just have caffeine. I think that's the answer. Well, I do want to, I say yet because I do want to seek, like, a diagnosis for something, you know? Like, I don't know exactly what, but I know that I'm not, like, pretty sure I'm not, like, a neurotypical person. But yeah. But yeah, I think the answer to my all over the placeness this stream is because I'm drinking a soda with caffeine. And I almost never drink a soda with caffeine. We can look at the Dark Forest before we time skip. Okay, we actually succeeded in taking the fish from the eagle this time. Caffeine from Ruby is a good song. I haven't seen all of Ruby. I've only seen like 4 or 5 seasons. I kind of stopped when it stopped being on YouTube. Sunpool starts to step over the border, but a hiss stops her in her tracks. A J-Clan patrol is padding this way. They seem to calm down. They recognize Sunpool. They look gravely at the medicine cat and explain they can't spare any herbs. Okay. And then look at the Dark Forest. You're feeling miserable. You're floundering in the muck. You want to be alone. Yeah. And you're hungry. And then let us time skip. I see births and deaths. Hopefully it's just babies. It's a really short one, so it probably is just babies. Dust Bunny is yearning for something unnameable. Chasing Zoom wants to have a small litter. Flintmore's headache is gone. Tin Willow notices Halshade limping from across the other side of the camp. Shadowfur has made a full recovery from the blood loss he suffered. Cragleaf's sprain is healed. Elderback got white cough. Acorn Paw is an apprentice. We'll have to see to who. And Frostkit has a mild headache. A chill moon. See, I'm a multi-shipper, so, like, I hear one ship, and I'm like, that's cool, and then I hear another ship, and I'm like, that's also cool, so, like, I never really got into the, like, the fights over, like, Sun and Blake versus Yang and Blake. I just was under the impression Blake has 2 hands. Blake has 2 hands and or alternate universes. That was basically my opinion of that. But I also haven't, finished Ruby. Skystar wonders how Shadowfur is doing. Leapspearl wonders how Freestoof is up to. Tin Willow sharpens his claws near Rhymeflood. Chestnut Days is staring intently at something that isn't there. Interesting. What does this mean? Are you having a vision? What is this? Adorn an adorable acorn kit with acorn accessories aplenty and always gift acorn kit apple slices. Avoid adders always and appreciate amazing acorn kit acquired by us all. Nice alliteration. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I really liked, I liked a lot of the Ruby music. Casey Williams? And, I forget the name of the dad. They made really good songs. Watching fish in the river. Burdock Grass has a strange dream but forgets it immediately upon waking. Is it John Williams? Forn Snow has Adult Sprite. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Drinking water from a stream. Cardboard is extra sure of herself today. Wheatheart. I really liked the Crow song. Is it Bad Luck Charm? I really liked that one. And I really liked Boop. I really liked Boop. You're reminding me to add Ruby songs to my playlist. Is it not a dad and daughter? I know, like, in the first season of Ruby, the songs were sung by, like, a 13-year-old or something. Jeff Williams, yes, that sounds more familiar. Yeah, wasn't, Casey, like, 13 years old recording the first songs? Sorry, we are getting so off track, but now I'm, like, curious. Okay, yeah, it's father and daughter. Yeah, that's what I thought. And the last volume is just the daughter and someone she knows doing the music. Interesting. Casey Lee Williams did opera-esque vocals for Ruby songs, yes. At like 11. Yeah, she was really young. It's really impressive when you know her age. Also, Wheatheart suspects there's a deeper meaning to the weather today. Ooh, has a band now. That's cool. Dust Bunny wonders if Peachy misses his warrior days. Aiden is feeling lazy. Lake Spots is eavesdropping on Elderback. Stormy Wing wonders what Trickle Blotch is up to. Chasing Zoom molds a bird out of moss for fun. Seems like people are just doing this now. Trickle Blotch tries to say tongue twisters with Peachy. Sharp Daisy pretends the mouse she's chasing is a bird. And she's a hawk. Storm Speckle bickers about something trivial with Dust Bunny. Rebel Spider is worrying about asking Chestnut Days for help with something minor. Twilight Fur wouldn't give up their role to be a mediator. Oleander Caw is hoping Peachy will tell him a new story. Flintmore spends time watching fish in the river. Tomago Spot thinks about StarClan. Cloudy Chomp is eating some fresh kill. Basalt Rock saw a big scary dog. Freeze2 finds it easy to talk to other clans' warriors. Howlshade is waiting to watch the sunset. Heatherfur wants to compliment Tomago Spot's fighting techniques. Lightshade wants to compliment Trickle Blotch's fighting techniques. Cave Munch keeps making Howlshade yawn. Liarcloud debates whether land prey or water prey is easier to hunt. Shadowfur is wondering what living with two legs must be like. So many cats are injured. Like, that's not good. Cragleaf found a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Next moon is indeed the last moon. Rhymeflood saw a big scary dog today. Pebblebeak chats idly with Heatherfur about the latest meeting. Elderback feels nervous knowing the clan counts on her to hunt for them. Cicada Back is sparring with clanmates. Marigold Paw is getting her fur stuck to Heatherfur's with some sap. Acorn Paw is looking forward to her apprenticeship. You are vengeful. That's probably not good. Careful listener, and your mentor is Howlshade. That's probably not going to help with the whole vengeful thing. Gonna be honest. Piper Arch had a nice chat with the cat from another clan at the border. Model Iris is helping out in the medicine cat den. Nittany is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Peachy is finding elder life so boring. Silverback is happy she doesn't have to patrol anymore. Alpheus encourages Fornslow not to dismiss a health concern. Frostkit is bouncing around in excitement, but you do have a little headache. And Spirekit, oh, they're bigger now. Reassure Skystar after they do something embarrassing. Granite Void with eyes. Granite Kit is bouncing around in excitement. And Tiny Kit demands to be allowed to guard camp. This is just Firestar. This one is just female Firestar. We'll check on Wilbur real quick. You almost drown in the mud? And then, before I forget, you're not old enough to actually go out. Do not proceed. Oh yeah, and the name with the whole Scourge thing. Wheatheart, let's send you out. Hello, Rabbit. Manages to catch it. Lake Spots, let's send you out with... We'll send you out with Dust Bunny. Hello, Kitty Pet. Sorry, Kitty Pet. Twilight Fur, you can go out with Trickle Blotch and Storm Speckle. Hello, Hornet Clan. Hornet Clan apprentice that is lost, and we guide them home. Rebel Spider, Cave Munch, Tomago Spot, and Oleander Caw. Rogues. Cave Munch got a mangled tail. Okay. Could have been worse. Cardboard, Cragleaf, Rhymeflood. Good training session. Lightshade, Stormy Wing. Away. And away. Come on and wake me up now and want to cut off my wings and make use of your control of me. Okay, I'm gonna do a shot in the dark The song is Puppet, I think by Thousand Foot Crutch. How many of you were creepypasta kids? And how many of you saw a video with this song and Masky and Hoodie? Your body. Lift your hands. Not one. You're just a puppet. If you're gonna run, how fast you gonna run? If you Anyway. You don't know the music? Don't worry. I just remember listening to this a ton when I was in, like, high school. Please don't poison the clan. Thank you. Why would I remind you? I remember seeing it in, like, there was a couple music videos people would make with pictures they would just take offline. But I do know that there was, like, a couple, like, picking theme songs for the creepypasta characters, and, like, that was the song used in a couple of them. Good job. Anyway, on to the last moon of the year. I see births and deaths. Skystar is better. Infection and Leaf Swirl's wound has abated. Hopefully it's just the kits. Chestnut Days' yellow cough is gone. Burdock Grass's claw wound is healed. Chasing Zoom had one baby. We aid Viper Clan and give them poppy seeds. Flintmore and Twilight Fur also have babies. They have 3 of them. Basalt Rock's torn pelt is healed. Freeze-Tooth's festering wound got better. Freeze-Tooth's mangled leg has gotten better. Heatherfur's cat bite is infected. Liar Cloud got a scar. Pebblebeak also got a scar. Marigold Paw recovered. And Marigold Paw's advice has helped many cats throughout her days as an apprentice. I think Marigold Paw was injured the most of her apprenticeship, I'm gonna be honest. Even Skystar has sought out her at times. Skystar has no doubts in Dusk's mind that Marigold Paw is ready to be a warrior and names her Marigold Noise, honoring her thoughtfulness. Model Iris feels back to normal. Nittany's belly has been upset all day. We do gardening again. Frostkit feels relieved at lack of pain in her head. And then picked up some flowers to bring back to the medicine cat den. Spirekit caught a bug. And then Granite Kit and Frostkit tried to sneak out of camp. Okay, no deaths. Good. I want to see the babies. Okay, so Sekhmet. Hello. Your in-game parent is Sekhmet. Interesting. There is Tawny Kit, a little girl. A little boy named Plum Kit. Plum's a really cute name. And Dusty Kit, another little girl. You look a lot like Shrew Cinder. Like, I know you're gonna get, like, a little darker when you get older. And then Chasing Zoom and Wheatheart had Blossom Kit, and Trickle Blotch is also counted as the parent. Look at the little baby. Tiny Kit wishes other cats would stop babying her. Granite Kit reassures Skystar that after dusk there's something embarrassing. The kits just keep reassuring Skystar. Yeah, Blossom Kit when Melkare wore flowers. Spire Kit is hiding from other cats and has a monarch butterfly. Monarch butterfly wings. I feel like that's gonna look better when you're older. Frostkit stuffs moss over her eyes for a bit of... Doesn't really work that well in this clan. I'm going to assume it's normal moss. Alpheus is grateful he has lived for so long. Silverback wonders how Bumblebee's wings are... Again. Peachy keeps moving the nest in the warrior's den when they're not out patrolling just to annoy everyone. Thanks, Peachy. Wondering how Twilight Fur is doing. Model Iris saw a big scary dog. Piper Archer has a spring to his step. Acorn Paw struts through camp with a venomous snake. Buddy! Cicada Back points out a nice rock for Forn Snow to sharpen his claws on. Cicada Back and Forn Snow interact so much, like, in-game. Marigold Noise is now named and hopes she can serve the clan well. She's wise and clever. I like how both your skills are basically just saying you're smart. Elderback is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Acorn Paw yearns for Viper Clan. Pebblebeak is finding Howlshade annoying. Rhymeflood is asking Sharp Daisy an important question. Cragleaf thinks about his life choices. Shadowfur wonders if kitty pet life is really so bad. Liar Cloud promises her clanmates she wouldn't do anything dangerous. Also, Broken Bone, White Cough, any other weak leg, stomach ache, lost their tail. Okay. Just double checking what everyone has at the end of the year, you know? Mingled Tail walks by Tomago Spot with a sour expression, mumbling something about a clanmate. Lightshade was recently caught humming to himself. Heatherfur is wondering if there are clans other than the ones around her area. You have a cat bite. Howlshade can't let anything go. Yeah, you're vengeful. I don't have high hopes for Acorn Paw being anything but vengeful or something. Gonna be honest. Freeze Tooth had a nice chat with a cat from the other clan at the border. Basalt Rock daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Cloudy Chomp saw a big scary dog today. Broken Bone. Mingled Tail. Tomago Spot trying to set a good example. Flintmore won't let anyone look at the new litter just yet. She's like, these are my babies. They're mine. You know, technically, Saffron Star could be the donor. Like, technically. They don't look anything like Saffron Star, so they might just be, like, fully adopted. But, yeah, but technically, if they looked more like Saffron Star could be a donor. Could be recessive, yeah. Oleander Cobb brings fresh mouse to the nursery in anticipation of new kits. Let's just say recessive genes won. Violet Fur is taken aback by the intensity of their love. Yeah, but Twilight Fur is AFAB. And so is their mate. So it would be Twilight's brother that would have to be a donor with Flintmore. Hey, champ, I know you lost your husband in childbirth, but can you be a donor for us? Oh, no. Rubble Spider tries to set a good example for younger cats. Guys, I promise not to drink caffeine on the next stream. Storm Speckle is reporting something to Leap Swirl. Sharp Daisy is watching cats come and go from camp. Trickleblotch tries to set a good example for younger cats. Chasing Zoom remembers what a full night of sleep used to feel like. Stormywing frowns at Aiden for spending the whole morning grooming. Lake Spots worries about losing his voice one day. Aiden saw some wandering two legs. Dust Bunny is picking the burrs from his pelt. Wheatheart had a nice chat with a cat from their clan. Yeah, I think if anything, they got a different donor that was unrelated to either of them, or they just adopted. Cardboard is drinking water from a nearby stream. Forn Snow makes immature jokes all day, leaving everyone else rolling their eyes. I think I've been forgetting to to mediate. Do you still hate each other? Yeah. Cool, that went down. And then Let's do... Do you still hate each other? No, that's fine. Do you still hate each other? No. Do you still hate each other? Yes. There we go. Burdock Grass seems to be having issues with their hearing this year. Sunpole decorates the camp. Chestnut Days is watching the sky for hawks. Tinwheel is stocking up on Watermint. Leaps Roll wants to visit the elders to hear a story. Skystar is thinking about StarClan. Okay, and let's go do patrols. You just had a baby. Sorry, I oops. Okay, nothing dangerous happened. You just had free babies. Rhyme and Freeze. Hello, Viper Clan. Friendly conversation. 96,000. 96,000. 96,000. I kind of want to send you two out while chasing is down. See what happens. Actually, family patrol. We're looking for time. With the drizzle hiding scent, Chestnut Days almost walks straight past the time plant, but one of the warriors calls her over thanks to its calming, well-loved scent. We didn't send out the younger sibling, but we did a little family patrol, just missing one of them. One of the warriors calls her over thanks to its calming, well-loved scent. Medicine cats aren't the only clan cats who can identify this plant, a fact that Chestnut Days is grateful for right about now. Chestnut Days is relieved to come across a clump of goldenrod as they pad back to camp. They're able to catch 2 prey with 1 blow today. That's a nice patrol. The song is called 96,000. It's from In the Heights. That's why I was just saying 96,000. Dust Bunny, you can go with Lake. Sorry. Pebblebeak, Acorn Paw, you can't go out. Aiden. Hello, Bird. Let me send out Acorn on the fake patrol before I accidentally send out Acorn. Hello. Is this someone joining, or are we getting attacked? Despite his efforts, Rebel Spider can't identify what disturbed the border markings. I'll proceed. Hello, Bubbling. We didn't manage to save you, but I will check what you looked like. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. That's a baby. That's a kid. I'm sad now. Yeah, pretty chatting. Lots of herbs, okay, and we will check out the Dark Forest one more time. Out of a conversation, trying to eat bark, more miserable. You're kind of in the Hornet Clan one, but like interesting. Wilbur. 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 This reminds me of of Hell of a Boss during a scene in, I think it's, yeah, Truth Seekers, when Blitz just, like, licks the muck. If anyone knows that. Anyway, there's that. That's a great way to end on Wilbur. The positions of power didn't change that much. Alpheus retired, and we got Forn Snow. So that's fun. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I was all over the place. I will drink my non-caffeinated caffeine. I will drink my soda that doesn't have caffeine in it next time. I'm gonna go eat the rest of my leftover pizza. And thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you guys for the super chats for those who donated. I really appreciate it. Wait. Peace.